When so much time has passed since we lived and used certain objects, they begin to be part of our daily life, and we forget that each of them has an origin and a story to tell. When we dedicate our time to learn about them, we realize that they can be interesting, incredible, and creepy at the same time. Here we present to you the top 10 strange origins of everyday items. Number 10. Vibrators. In 1880, before it was the most important product of the sex toy industry, the vibrator was considered a legitimate medical device for women diagnosed with hysteria. The treatment for this disease, that was nothing more than a sexual abstinence, consisted in providing sexual pleasure with this tool to the patients and free them from their illness. Number 9. Lettuce. Lettuce has existed for over 5,000 years and was considered an aphrodisiac in ancient Egypt. The Egyptians believed that the lettuce favored the woman's fertility and increased the sexual desire of the man because it was the god Min's sacred plant, who fed on this leaf and, as an image, is usually accompanied by the plant and with an erection. From this plant, they extracted a thick white liquid, making it one of the first aphrodisiacs in the world. Number 8. High heels. Many people wouldn't believe that this type of shoe wasn't always exclusive for women. In fact, their origins tells us that it was originally designed for men. For example, in medieval Europe, men wore wood sandals with platforms which raised the feet off the muddy earth and the dirty streets. It wasn't until the 1600s that they designed high heels for women for the first time, and from then on, the women took them as part of their fashion choices. Number 7. Bowling. Once again, the Egyptians are part of this list, having among its cultural origins this famous game, bowling. The balls were made with corn husks, covered in materials such as leather, and tied up with ropes, which indicates that due to their size and weight, they were rolled on the ground instead of thrown. Experts claim that it was performed as part of religious rituals and that it was very similar to the way we play it today. Number 6. Magnetic tape. While modern technology was far ahead of this unique recording method, it was the latest in technology when the Nazis developed it to record and rebroadcast their radio addresses. It wasn't until the war ended that the Allies were able to get the technology out of Germany and make it commercially viable. The discovery was so amazing for the USA that they wanted to take advantage of it, patenting the product and making it their own. Number 5. Treadmills. Treadmills were originally built to make people suffer. The first one was built in 1818 by William Cubitt. It was a wooden cylinder that worked like a hamster wheel, forcing users to walk without getting anywhere. It was very popular around all the United Kingdom and used in prisons to make prisoners walk for more than 10 hours in a row every day. Number 4. Balloon animals. The first balloon animals were made by the Aztecs with dried cat intestines, and it wasn't very much fun. They filled them with air and were used in religious rituals. It wasn't until 1939 that the first clown, Henry Marr, made a balloon animal out of rubber, preserving the tradition into this day. Number 3. Mouthwash. Before it was used to eliminate bad breath, mouthwash as we know it today was originally created as a powerful antiseptic and even as a floor cleaner. On a similar note about care of teeth and bad breath, there is an interesting fact. The Romans believed human urine was one of the best natural fluids for dental cleansing and to keep their breath fresh. This method was used by many cultures until the middle of the 18th century. Number 2. Potato chips. The origin of potato chips is one of the most curious and awesome of all time. The genius behind its creation was George Crumb, a chef who, after preparing fries of different failed ways to please a customer, managed to find the perfect formula: extra thin and crispy potatoes, that later could patent and turn into one of the most famous and lucrative potato eating ways around the world. Number 1. Kleenex. Its creation takes us back to the World War I, where they were used for the gas mask filters. Due to the material which they're made, and after the war was over, this product evolved until in 1924 it began to be used as a feminine makeup remover and paper tissues. A year later, in 1925, Kleenex brand was already all around the United States and the world, selling millions of units every year. Thank you for watching. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and click that subscribe button. You can also follow us on Twitter and Facebook. We publish content every week for your entertainment. Leave a comment to let us know what you would like to see in our next Top 10.